Blog Talk Radio.
It's your boy Mike Massive, and you are now rocking with Ridin Durty Radio. Let's go!
Ridin Durty Radio.
Ridin, dirty, ridin, dirty, ridin, dirty.
Ridin Durty Radio.
Vic XL. I love Ridin Durty Radio. Yo. Ridin, dirty, ridin, dirty, dirty. Let's go! Vic XL. And just like that, once again, it's on.
And just like that, once again, it's on. What's up, world? It's your boy, Vic XL. This is Ridin Durty Show, the Ridin Durty podcast. We bridge the gap between hip-hop and everyday life, bringing you what's next right now. That's right. We're not waiting for every other media outlet to cover it. We're talking about it before anybody else can talk about it. We're introducing the people to you before anyone else can introduce the people to you. Definitely out in the streets, representing for the culture. All right, got to say one time for WRFG 89.3 FM, but definitely holding us down on the replays of the show. Also got to say one time for BeatBreakRadioFM.com, for definitely holding us down. Plus the 10+ streaming networks who make it possible for you to listen to the Ridin Durty Show whenever you choose, whether you're working out, whether you're cooking, whether you're riding in your car. Just visit your favorite streaming outlet and type in the words Ridin Durty Radio, and voila, we shall appear. All right. Let's get to this thing we call life. I got to say one time for our amazing sponsors, one time for DrJuiceCleanse.com. Dr. Juice Cleanse, an all-natural cleanser that does all kinds of amazing things for your body, like slow down the aging process, like help relieve stress, like lose up to 25 pounds in just 10 days. They also help provide balanced pH systems and remove mucus and toxins from your body. Now, if you don't take my word for it, you want to do a little more research, make sure you visit DrJuiceCleanse.com and definitely find out what's happening with them. You can place a nice order, let them know Vic XL and the Ridin Durty Show sent you, receive a discount, and start living healthier today. I also got to say one time for our sponsor, WMR Music Group. WMR Music Group, they're a marketing, promotions, and branding company. If you're an artist out there and you're stalled and maybe your career is not going in the right direction, well, WMR Music Group can definitely help you move in the right direction by, if you have a video, they can definitely get to all the media and video outlets. If you got brand new music, they can get it into the hands of all the latest and hottest DJs. Or if you need a little A&R training and want more interviews and media coverage, they can get you interviews with some of the hottest personalities the world has to offer. Make sure you visit them at WMRmedia.com. Find out more about this company. Find out how they can help get your music career to the next level. And definitely let them know Vic XL and the Ridin Durty Show sent you. And you can receive a nice discount. Okay? Also, now, I got to say this real quick. I got to say one time for everyone who has supported our latest venture. It's called The Duel. Ridin Durty Radio presents The Duel. It's a daily song battle right here on Facebook Live exclusively. I got to say, man, I'm so appreciative of everyone who has checked out the show. And please continue to support The Duel. We come to you every Monday through Friday in the AM. It's not a set time because I do have a job, so it depends on what time I get off, but it's definitely every Monday through Friday in the AM. The times vary from 6 to 10. I know that's a wide range, but on Facebook Live, you can go back and get the update, get the notification, and watch it whenever you want to. That's the dope thing about today's society. We don't have to do things at a certain time because we can do what we want to. So remember, support Ridin Durty Radio, the duel, and you might just be supporting a family member of yours who's trying to get exposure and coverage to their music. I gotta say, gas face to the lighting system here in my studio. I don't know what's going on, but they got me looking extra dark and crispy. But hey, it is what it is. I'm here. I'm dark, and it is what it is. All right, let's jump into this thing. Gotta say happy birthday. It is January the 3rd, 2019. And I gotta say, start off by saying happy birthday to former First Lady of DTP. Happy birthday to Chicago's own, my girl Shauna. She turns 41 years old today. Gotta say happy birthday to reality star and baby mama to my man Stevie J. Happy birthday to Mimi Faust. She turns 48 years old today. Gotta say happy birthday to me, to R&B legend. He's not necessarily what y'all would call a legend, but he's been doing it so long and consistently giving us hits. Gotta say happy birthday to Mr. Lloyd Polite, a.k.a. Lloyd. He turns 32 years old today. Got to say happy birthday to one of my favorite females in the radio game. I got to say happy birthday to 1/3 of the Breakfast Club, Miss Angela Yee. She turns 42 years old today. I see you, Yee. Definitely keep doing your thing. All right, going to flip over here to Facebook, and I got to send some love and shout-outs to some of my family and friends. Got to say happy birthday to independent Detroit. Actually, not Detroit. Independent Michigan rapper, my man Justin May. Definitely got to say happy birthday to him. Happy birthday, sir. Definitely keep up on your grind. All right, let me jump over real quick to a little celebrity news and let y'all know what's going on real quick. Got to say congratulations to Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, or as I like to call them, Kim Ye. They are expecting their 4th child, and Kanye says he wants more babies. More babies for Kanye and Kim, but baby number 4 is on the way, so congratulations to Kim Ye. Also, gotta say, this shocked me when I heard about it, but they've been dating a while. But if you know my man Brian Birdman Williams, Baby Birdman, whatever you like to call him, of Cash Money, has been engaged to Toni Braxton for a while. Well, it seems like Birdman Baby was like, ooh, no, I'm not ready to settle down. And Birdman has called off the wedding. He said he is not ready to settle down. All I can say is, Birdman, you need to sit your old tattooed face ass down and marry Toni Braxton, because I don't know who else want to marry you. First of all, they say you're a thief. They say you steal everybody's money, and I don't know who else want to marry you. So, Birdman, please, sit your butt down. All right? Sit down, Birdman. All right? Sit down. Marry Toni Braxton. All right? So, sad to say that the wedding has been called off for now. But speaking of weddings, it seems like my girl Cardi B is weakening her heart, and she seems to be in the process of reconciling with her husband of the Migos, my man Offset. So hopefully that thing will happen, and they'll get back together, and we'll see what happens there. And last but not least, and me and my wife was discussing this, Lifetime has a series coming out called, I think it's Discovering R. Kelly, or basically it's about R. Kelly and his felonious career when it comes to underage women, scandals, music, everything. But they have a mini-series coming out about R. Kelly that's basically documenting everything that's been going on in his life bad. And, hey, man, R. Kelly has threatened to sue. But all I can say is, R. Kelly, it comes on tonight. Why are you just now suing? Did you find out that they were doing a docu-series on your life the same time I did? You're suing, you're threatening to sue, and it airs tonight? R. Kelly. Come on, man. You know some of this stuff is true, man. Some of this stuff is true. R. Kelly, you know what? Do what I'm going to do. Sit down, eat you some popcorn, and watch the show about your life, and shake your damn head. Because that's what I'm going to be doing. All right? Now, speaking of shaking your head and definitely watching, I got to say this, and then I'm going to bring on my guest. The internet has been buzzing about this movie, Bird Box, starring Sandra Bullock. I watched the movie. I'm not going to give too much of it away, but I just want to say I'm shaking my head. I don't see what the big deal was. It was like, to me, it seemed like a zombie movie. And I'm going to leave it at that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I gave y'all a little hip-hop news, gave y'all celebrity birthdays, and told you about our amazing sponsor, which I definitely want you to follow on social media as well as visit their website. Now, it's time for me to give you what I like giving you most, and that is the people that are out there in our streets, in our communities, definitely impacting and making change. And today is no different than any other day on the Ridin Durty Show, as we would like to welcome the mother, Miss Naomi, of the late music artist Sean Cos Mason. How are you doing today, ma'am?
I struggle with that word, that question. How you doing? It's not a good question for me.
I can imagine, but hopefully, in you telling your story and helping the world to remember your late son, it will bring some form of peace, and at least we're going to try to put a smile upon your face today.
Well, it's not going to bring me peace, that's for sure, but it will actually good to pay homage to him, because that was his sole purpose, trying to get his music. Well, he got his music out there, but not to the level that he wanted to before his tragic demise. You know.
Okay, so let's and I didn't mean to interrupt. Let's start from the top, because we only have like about 20 minutes. Let's start from the top. Your son, his name was Sean Cos Mason, as a recording artist. Start from there. Let us know where you guys are from, and give us a little journey into his life and a little journey into his demise.
Yeah, from Montclair, New Jersey. That's where he was raised at, in Montclair, New Jersey, and he got interest in, he was interested in music since he was 2 years old. So when he got into middle school, he was in chorus, and he was also an artist, a visual artist. And when he was in 6th grade, they had Montclair Museum had his artwork in the museum. And then after that, he started writing his own music, his music piece in 9th grade, and it will inspire him to write his music piece in 9th grade, because I became disabled, Bloomfield, New Jersey. Police officers were chasing a stolen car, and the stolen car hit me head on Wednesday, July the 18th, 2007. And so he wrote the song, Life Hurt. And then thereafter, he started getting more involved with his in his music. So he joined a music group called Ice Grill, and from Ice Grill, he evolved into getting his own. I guess I would say his own, not label, but I guess be a label, but his own thing. I don't know the term that they call in hip hop, but he had involved into Noneillah, which is now today actually been very influential, in the music and fashion. He started his T-shirt line. He was getting ready to start his T-shirt line before what happened to him. He was in honor society throughout high school. A very intelligent young man. He was in college before what happened to him. He was a hard worker, and he was on his way going to work. And as he was going to work, he was flagging the bus that he's supposed to be on. However, the bus driver blew past and jumped the curb. He killed my baby. I'm sorry.
When did this actually occur?
This happened in Bloomfield, New Jersey. Actually, believe it or not, Wednesday, July 18, 2012. It happened 5 years after I became disabled. Both of them was on the same date, Wednesday. My car accident. The Bloomfield police officer was chasing a stolen car, but it was 5 years apart, and in the same town. In 2012, on Brighton Bay in Bloomfield, New Jersey. And like I say, he was there, waving it down, the driver down. The driver jumped the curb, killed my son. And throughout my investigation, because I couldn't depend on the lawyers, because every lawyer that I had obtained, they start weighing on the side of the prosecutor with all the corruption that I had exposed on my son's case, I had received a videotape from one of the lawyers with the prosecutor, the driver, and the lawyer when it first happened. And the driver gets up and demonstrates how he saw my son, and the prosecutor and the lawyer intervened, transit lawyer intervened, and said, "Oh, remember, you didn't see anyone," you know. And then the lawyer was saying, "Oh, to the prosecutor, the driver has a clean driving record," which all was fabrication. You know, through my investigation, he has like a slew of infractions. And, yeah, I mean, when I say infraction, he not only in my son's life, he was, you can Google Deshon Johnson, Justice for Deshon Johnson, and you can see all the infractions because I put the video on YouTube and I put the infractions of the driver on YouTube. At this time, this driver is still operating the bus. They never fired him. He deliberately killed my son. And when I say it deliberately, like people like say an accident, I say it wasn't an accident, it was an incident. There's a difference, you know. When you Google dangerous bus driver New Jersey Transit, I had came across a complaint. A witness had made a complaint and had described what happened, how he witnessed that the driver had threatened my son. And this is not any allegation. This is all online. You know, I was overtaken by the information that I have read online, and not only the information I had read online, even the information I had compiled from my own research. Because again, I couldn't. It just so corrupt. I couldn't depend on the lawyer that I had because they started fabricating to me. So what made me start digging in more to do more research. You know, and I put up a petition to try to get my son case heard back to the prosecutor office under new discovery. You know, and that's what the miss I am. It's so corrupt. I can't even get a criminal lawyer who wants to help me. They were like, oh, you know, one criminal lawyer like you got to actually take it to the media to expose them, to put pressure. And we did that when it first happened. We had a protest, which is also online when it first happened, trying to get evidence, trying to get, you know, witness. And somebody had called my son's best friend mother and told her that there was a videotape on the bus, you know, because there's when the driver's driving, they always have like a camera to videotape everything. And very ironic, there's no videotape. The videotape is missing, you know. And the video on YouTube that I put up, the prosecutor, Essex County prosecutor, Ms. Handling Deshon Johnson's case, that's the title that is under, you hear the lawyer and the prosecutor talk about the video that was on the bus because the transit lawyer asked if there's a video, and the prosecutor said yes. But with the interview with my son, his lawyer, they claim that there's no video, which is fabrication because it's all on the video when they discussed it. So it's just so corrupt and unbelievable. I mean, my son, his friend was killed first. Her name was Christy Noble Ross, and she lived on the same floor. They grew up together. She got killed January 23rd, 2012, and not knowing 5 months and 26 days later, my son get killed, you know, by the same bus company. And I watched this young lady grew up, and they want to cover her demise as well, you know. And at this time, I get a lot of, well, like this one lady, her sister lost her leg because a New Jersey Transit bus driver had ran over her leg, and her legs had to be amputated. And to this day, the sister is emailing me, you know, asking me to help, and, you know, let's hold these bus drivers accountable. And there is nothing to be done. I wrote to the governor, I wrote to the politician, I wrote to everybody, and because I'm fighting by my own self, they just blow me away as, you know, as it's not important. There's a lot of lives have been taken in vain, you know, and I'm fighting to get laws changed, and I'm fighting, which is, I think, is only right. You know, people do pay homage to people 9/11, but all these people's life was taken by these deadly bus drivers from New Jersey Transit and Coach USA. You know, there should be a memorial at each site that these lives was taken. These are valuable lives, you know, and the prosecutor, as well as some of these politicians, they just don't care. I wrote to all of them, and they just blew me away, as if these people's lives is not important, and that's sickening.
So this is crazy because So how many deaths do you think New Jersey Transit Department is actually responsible for?
Oh boy, it's a host. I just got some new information from the Oprah law under Open Public Information Act, and from what was found, it was a lawsuit was in Hudson County. I'm reading it off the which card that I got up. 2 correction officers set up, which I never knew, person injury lawsuit from a combination of a total of $2.5 million after their vehicle was struck by a New Jersey Transit bus driver. And, I can put all that information on my page, on my Zoology blog page, with all this information from the Oprah Act. Then after that, you have... Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I want to continue to listen before I ask my question.
Okay. Then you have a New Jersey Transit driver, Tracy Ward, was arrested for DWI in Pompton Lake after crashing into a guardrail. She admitted to sipping brandy on the job. She was intoxicated. And, of course, nothing happened. Then you have, the list is go on. I mean, I could read you through of them, because there's a lot up here. Edward named Edward, a Coach USA bus driver in New Jersey. In December 2015, a bus driver had rear-ended the vehicle of this gentleman, of the passenger, and he was injured. Nothing happened to that bus driver. And
so basically, these bus drivers out here operating vehicles. They have known driving records, and New Jersey Transit is still putting them behind the wheel with nothing.
Yes, they are. Like the driver who had first of all, the lady who had actually on Facebook, she emailed me on Facebook because she saw articles about my son, because I keep them in the paper. And the lawyer that I had, he begged me not to put the information online. I said, excuse me, they mean the prosecutor and transit lawyer was trying to get my son's case heard out of Essex County. They was trying to get it heard in another county, It's just so corrupt because they were like, I'm exposing them. No, you end their lives as if it's not like it's not anything, And a lot of people don't know when they're trying to make a complaint by Coach USA. A lot of people, I just found this out. Coach USA is subcontracted under New Jersey Transit. Coach USA is based out of Scotland, and they owned by a family. I learned all this between what I was going through.
Okay,
and nothing.
Man, this is insane, because this is just insane. This is insane, and the fact that how they're trying to cover it up and silence you, and I don't even see how you even had proper time to mourn, because basically you had to go from mourning to fighting for justice for your son.
Yes, and I'm still fighting. I mean, even the lawyers, when you hire a lawyer, you think the lawyer will be for you, but when it's so corrupt, and these people, meaning some politician who in cahoots with them, the prosecutor, I found out through my investigation, somebody had called me and tipped me off, telling me the head prosecutor used to work for New Jersey Transit, and he covered up not just my son's demise, but everybody else, because my son's life was taken on the county road. And the head prosecutor, which was county, which is actually biased and conflict of interest, he was on the scene. And in the video, somebody called me up. I don't want to mention names, but someone who I know called me up and said, Naomi, see if it's Vincent Nordorn's name is on any of your son's case. I said, well, okay. I didn't really look thoroughly. However, the video that I obtained by the lawyer, in the video, the lawyer and the prosecutor having a discussion about this guy, Vincent Nordorn. And the lawyer said, Vincent Nordorn, you don't have to worry about anything to the driver. Vincent Nordorn is going to take care of everything. And that's on YouTube. You guys can see that video on yourself on YouTube. I put it right on YouTube, and even the deposition that I just received, here the bus driver, he sat here and he lied under oath. I also put that online. You know, when you lie on oath, he should have been in jail. You know, it's when I say it's crazy. No, I didn't have time enough to mourn. You know, because I'm still fighting. And not only that, the lawyer that I had, who I thought was for me and my son, you know, he tells me, we're going to go to the mediation, and I'm going to bring out images of your son, and I'm going to let you know when to leave. I said, okay. So when we get there, he just pull out the image, and I saw, like, the image of my son. His brain matters and his body matters all over the place.
This is so saddening and corrupt. In taking up, you know, doing what any mother would do in trying to obtain justice for their child, you've also embarked on some other things, like your son started a clothing line, and you actually picked up the ball and ran with that. Tell me a little bit about that, and also tell me about the fund that you've created.
Yes. What I did, like, I picked up, you know, carry on his clothing line, because on his Noneillah blog, he said we bring fashion. So I'm pretty much just carrying on his mission statement on his blog that he had established, you know, with friends of his until they turn into Noneillah. So what I do, I actually do textile design, and I do New York Fashion Week. And the reason why I do not New York Fashion Week, because a criminal lawyer told me you got to get the people involved. So I said, well, where can I go get the people involved? I'm saying to myself. And I said, well, you know, Fashion Week, because there's a lot of publicity there. You have people who does underground. They have people who does, like, covering the news, covering and everything. So what I do, every year I design a print, textile designer print with music notes. And I opened the show up with that, and it has Noneillah on it, which paid homage to my son, because he was a hip-hop artist, you know, who went by Sean Cos Mason or Sean M. or Sean Mason, because when he was in high school, he was Cosmos, Cos, Sean M. He changed it up. And so Noneillah actually is my son's tagline. If you Google, you'll hear him say Noneillah, which is his tagline when he sung a rap. So what I did, it's the Noneillah collection. And not only that, I also do custom made, you know, by hand. I do all my own sewing. I do my own pattern making for the clothing line. So that's what I do. And not only that, I also open up a non-for-profit, which is the Sean Johnson College Scholarship Foundation, because my son was in college. He went to Kane University, and he went to Essex County College. And what they did, they started a scholarship in his I don't like to say memory, I just say in his honor. So what I do, I try to raise up money to give to the college and award a student the Deshon Johnson College Scholarship Foundation every year.
Okay, that's
legacy alive.
That's amazing. That's amazing, Miss Naomi. My heart goes out to you, because I'm a father. I have 3 sons, and I can't even imagine what you're going through. Then, not to mention, basically the cover up and the injustice that's being done to your son. That is crazy. What I want to do, because we only have a couple minutes left, I want you to give out some information to the people so they can continue to do research on your fight, continue to do research on the New Jersey transit system, as well as give out information to where they can find out more information if they want to contribute to the scholarship fund, as well as if they want to obtain some of the clothing.
Sure. What you can do, you can go on my blog, Soulity, SOULALITY blog. I'll put all the information up there. Or you can Google Justice for Deshon, and you'll see it. You can find me on Instagram, Noneillah Store or Noneillah Collection on Instagram, and Noneillah is NONEILLAH, Noneillah. And you can Google Sean Cos Mason if you want to listen to his music. His music is on iHeartRadio. His music is on Google Play. He's all over. So he really established himself before what happened to him in articles about his music, endeavor. And the scholarship, you can Google Deshon Johnson College Scholarship Foundation. You know, his name is Deshon Johnson, Johnsson, Deshon Johnson College Scholarship Foundation. And you also can Google Deshon's petition, which is on change.org. You know, people to sign, because I'm trying to get at least 2,000 signatures to take it to the legislature again, the politicians trying to get a law passed. You know, not just for my son, but for all these lives taken in vain.
All right. Again, sister, please keep pushing forward. Continue to fight. And if anything we can do here at the Ridin Durty Radio Show to help you out, we are definitely in your corner and definitely here and willing to help spread the word and help you fight. I want to close the show.
Can I say something? On March the 5th, I know I have a fundraiser scholarship for him, and July the 8th. March the 5th is his birthday, and July the 18th when his life was taken. So those 2 months, I have something for him. I'm trying to play his music on those 2 months.
All right, definitely look, do me a favor, because as it gets closer to that time, definitely reach back out to me, and I love to do something, even if it's a show, 30-minute show dedicated to getting your son's music heard, and bringing you back on to talk about the fight. Okay?
I greatly appreciate it. And you guys can catch me in New York Fashion Week on the 2nd and the 9th. I can share.
All right, now I gotta say, I was just on the Instagram page, and the clothing is off the chain. People, y'all definitely check out the clothing. The clothing is fire, it's off the chain, and you're definitely doing your thing. And I know your son is smiling from heaven above at the work his mother is doing.
I'm getting ready to come out with a book, and the book is to expose the corruption of New Jersey Transit. So the book will come out like within 2 months from now.
All right, well, guess what? You got a friend in your corner with the Ridin Durty Show. So, like I said, as you progress, whether it's book, fashion, tribute to your son, I'm in your corner and I'm here for you. You know how to reach out to me, and we can definitely get it cracking.
I greatly appreciate it.
Do me one favor in closing. Introduce this song by your son as we close the show.
Sure. This upcoming song is called, actually, that song was contributed to me, called Life Hurts. And that's because when I was in an accident for Bloomfield, he's like, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do if my mom was gone. So he wrote that song called Life Hurts. Sean Cos Mason.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and blessings to you.
Thank you.
Something on your mind? I'll let you know you're sitting in my chair. Is that a fact? Yeah. Well, for a man that don't go heels, you run your mouth kind of reckless. You go heels, get the boat, not like you. Home of a cause, so I can float with the stars. Never look back for applause. It's time to act like applause. This is back on scars. Quick to react as my guards. Hop on the back of my horse. Never go back to the source of my anguish. I'm swaying with thoughts of rage, exhausting my anger. Reciting thoughts of pain. Some days I thought things would get better, but when it rained, it poured. Then it just got wetter. I thought I could endure the pain, endure with weather, but by myself it's all the same. Some more pain and harsh weather. Cried to God, told my name and wrote my letter. But this thought got separate, disrupted by the ruckus and the roughness of me came out. I got some substance, so now I finished this letter with it because I got some things to take care of. So life hurts, never seems like it's right once you might hurt. Walking seems like a dream, there's a sight search. Always seems like I lean from the light curse. All the things hit your brains like the pain when you bring up the things that may stain through your veins with this fight shirt. Yeah, it might hurt. It might hurt, yeah. So life hurts, somehow I'm back again, so back again and track this and can't pack it and can't wrap it and I'm rapping it and I'm rapping it. Great Draw some blood, diagnosing me. Comatose, I miss the bliss I feel when I spit. I lift my soul to sit my wrist, sweating this. So there's blood, sweat, and tears in this. Hear my kiss on me, hear my grief, speak my peace. Jesus, please, see my plea, bend the knee. Pray to God so the demons flee. Spiritual war, talk to the Lord, and you know it's me. See, I need you, see. Can you work with me? I never got better, but then thoughts got suddenly disrupted by your bucket. Then the roughest of me came out. I got some stuff to sort out. I finished this letter because I got some things to take care of. So life hurts. Never seems like it's light work, it might hurt. Walking seems like a dream that's the fight search. All it seems like I lean from the light curse. All the things hit your brains like the pain when you bring up the things that make things in your veins with this fight shirt. Yeah, it might hurt. It might hurt. It might hurt. Yeah. So life hurts on myself, talking to me, talking as he walks in my dreams, starting to scene, living the screen, awake and sweat, screaming and dreams, even the breeze easy to see it ain't easy for me, walking to live, living a dream, seasons will change, not waiting for me, hating to see the future of he is from me, sometimes me, I'm just greed, gotta break free, either about the lead that you grip or the lead that I squeeze, so I'm writing and rewriting a masterpiece, that writes a master scene, cause I gotta let out the frustrations that trapped in me, trapped this heat in agony, and never better put my thoughts together and undistracted by any form of weather. I think it's time I could write my letter, Lord. Yeah. So life hurts, never seems like it's light work, it might hurt. It might hurt. So life hurts, never seems like it's light work, it might hurt. It might hurt. So life hurts, never seems like it's light work, it might hurt. It might hurt. So life hurts, never seems like it's light work, it might hurt. It might hurt. So life hurts, 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 so life hurts.
All right, that was my man Sean Mason. Gotta say rest in peace to my man Sean Mason, and definitely one time for his mother Naomi. All right, it's your boy Vic XL. We're out for the day. Y'all definitely check us out in the AM with another edition of The Do Ridin Durty Radio. We gone. Peace. My pieces be like sometimes it be 3, 2. Peace. Y'all know. Get the hell out of here.
I love